One of the strengths of Sprinklr is the ability to engage with incoming messages from all of your accounts in one dashboard. Of course, depending on the volume of messages coming into your accounts, this can get a bit overwhelming. To help with this, we have an inbox zero approach and workflow that can help you process messages and move them from your inbound dashboard to a resolution dashboard. This means that all messages on your inbound dashboard at any given time have yet to be looked at and processed, while the ones that have been processed have been moved out of the system, clearing the way for an efficient management process. Previously, we set up both an inbound dashboard, which shows messages split out by account, channel, and message type, and a resolution dashboard, which is where you would see the message after it has been moved, depending on the action necessary. Either no response was required, the message was responded to, the message is in progress, meaning you're taking action on it and haven't completed the interaction, or the message has been hidden, likely due to profanity or spam. We'll also create macros as part of your onboarding process. These are used to move messages from your inbound dashboard in your universal inbox to the resolution dashboard in the appropriate column. You can see the macro names correspond to those resolution dashboard columns. To process a message, first take any actions necessary on the message. For example, on this sample message I sent to the Facebook account, I could reply with a private message. Clicking reply brings up a create message thread panel where I can view past conversations, enter my reply here, add any custom field tagging necessary, and click send to reply. The same is possible on this Twitter direct message. Reply with a direct message. I'll see previous thread conversation. I can write my reply, add any tags, and send. Here we see public posts. These were Facebook posts that our page was tagged in. Because of the nature of this message, I can comment or I can like. On my Twitter feed, I have other options: retweet, quote tweet, like, or I can reply. The options available for each message will depend on the channel and method in which it is received. After you've taken any engagement steps necessary, you've liked, commented, replied, now it is time to move the message to the resolution dashboard. To do this, you're going to click on the message. It will turn blue to show it has been selected, and at the bottom you'll see one message selected. If you wanted to choose multiple messages, you can use the same keyboard shortcut you would use to choose multiple rows in Excel, either to choose consecutive messages or to choose multiple messages that are not consecutive in your column. After you've selected your message or messages, you'll apply a macro. Do that using the magic wand icon and choose the proper one from your list. In this case, I'm going to say no response required because I don't need to respond to this message. Once the macro has been applied, it will be removed from this inbound column and it will appear in the appropriate column on your resolution dashboard. As you can see, after you've applied all your macros to the various columns, the columns are empty, meaning you've reached inbox zero for these message types. We recommend setting up a regular cadence to go through your inbound dashboard, process the messages, and move them to the resolution dashboard. That way you'll always know where you left off with your messages from your audience. As you can see, both messages that I marked no response required now appear in my resolution dashboard under the no response required column. If messages don't respond right away, you can use the refresh icon on that column to force the system to reset the column. Then the messages should appear.